People spent more than 10 hours on a plane, not in the air, but on the tarmac in Austin, Texas as well. It was the flight from hell, they say, on American Airlines. One guy says he was then held hostage on the tarmac for hours in a monster thunderstorm. While the plane ran out of food and drinks, people got sick. Then the fire department showed up, and when the flight was finally canceled, they say it only got worse from there. As you heard, many of the passengers from that flight that was stuck on the tarmac for 10 hours are demanding a change on a national scale, and they want this Bill of Rights. So what actually could be done? Robert Cartwright is an attorney and former president of the Consumer Attorneys of California group and joins us now. So what actually could you do, and is there anything that is in place now that perhaps the airline just didn't follow?
Well, good morning, Edie. The fact that we're still talking about this incident a month after it happened just shows how outrageous it was and how unconscionable it was to keep these people imprisoned in this airplane as happened here. It is time to change the rules and the regulations that deal with this and to have some legal changes that will address these situations. This is a real safety issue, and certainly a plane can't take off in rough weather. On the other hand, to have a pilot sitting trapped in a cockpit for 10 hours, undergoing physical and mental and emotional stress before he takes off is not safe either, and I don't think any passenger wants to fly in that situation. The passengers are subjected to unbelievable conditions, trapped in a chair. There are health considerations. People have been known to develop severe physical ailments, such as deep vein thrombosis, for sitting for so many hours in a cramped position.
Is this more of an airline issue or an airport issue? Who makes the determination whether those planes can go back to gates?
Well, there are numerous considerations. You have FAA rules regarding how long crews can be on duty. You have contractual relationships between airlines and the airports. You have gate fees. You have contractual issues between the pilots and the flight crew. And all of these things, all of these interest groups are going to have to be involved in creating relief here. Some legislation needs to be brought that if there's going to be a delay of more than 3 hours or so, that there's going to have to be a means by which airplanes, instead of putting profits before people, that they can go back and not have these extra charges so that the pilots can rest, the people can get off the plane, walk around and shop and rest and stretch their legs and so forth and get something to eat. And so change needs to occur here. And I think this Passenger's Bill of Rights is long overdue. It was brought unsuccessfully a few years ago, but now it's time for change so that this doesn't happen again.
Okay, Robert Cartwright.
This is not good for business for the airlines either.
Well, no, it's not, especially as the story just continues to go around. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.